Hi, I forgot I was coming on, so I'm going to do it tomorrow instead because Little Legs has ran me around today. Um, I'm still making some more bags. Show you that when it's done. And the other bits that I've got to do for people, I've got to finish them off as well. Because I think I'm back to normal now with being tired from that weekend. It just took it all, a lot out of me. Um, and obviously being off in the school holidays is just, you know, hi, running after kids is bonkers. So I think they're back at school next week. Woohoo! Get more time to do my stuff properly, without getting interrupted and all that. Hi, X Globes 76, JP, Mark and Lily, Revolution Revisited. Still remembered about your thing. I've got to get it all sorted soon. Um, yeah, I'm not coming on because I'm too tired. I'm going to come on tomorrow instead. Hi, Rachel. Hi, FE. Hi. That's all good. I've been seeing a lot being reported about certain things with the royal family, Boris Johnson, and all that sort of stuff. Out in the 3D. But hey ho, you have to look. Oh, thank you. Hi, Robin. So, yeah, just sitting back when you're just like sort of laughing at stuff like really. So, mm, but like I said, because of little legs, because of little legs and that, it's a bit harder to, check stuff out and do my bags and stuff that I'm trying to get done. So yeah, I think they are back at school next week. And he's at full time, starts full time, which is better for me. So I'll be able to get back on track with everything properly without getting distracted every 5 minutes and this, that, and the other. And then obviously, if it's been sunny, we've been out because, you know, um, you've got to get them out. Yeah. So um, I'm just about to go and watch something, a film. I can't remember what I've been watching, but I had to re-watch today with Finn. I had to re-watch, and I didn't think he'd watch it because he's younger, but he liked it. I made him watch The Dark Crystal because I believe the new series is out on Netflix on Friday, The Resistance. Bit of a two-way thing that, where the resistance and also stop resisting things like flow. I'm sure it's 35 or 40 years this since the original one. Um, but it has to come in at the right time because this is what's happening. Also, I've ordered myself the book. I've got the book, but I've ordered myself the sort of artwork book of it because I just love stuff like that. So I thought, oh, I have to get that. I'm counting down the days till Toby's back in school. I know. When you're like, yay, they're off school, then you're like, whoa, when they're going back to school because like, it's hard work. And especially when the weather's been nice, but when it's been raining, staying in the house with kids and then they're getting bored and, oh, hi, Milo. Ooh. Yeah, I was just saying, I made Finn, well, I didn't make him, he wanted to watch The Dark Crystal because obviously it's brilliant, Manchester. So, yeah, like I say, if you haven't watched it for a long time, rewatch it because then you'll get into the whole thing if you're going to watch The Resistance on Netflix, the series, which is, I'm looking forward to that because obviously it's back to front. But yeah, you can obviously tell what's going to happen. But it's all good. It's all good. I had the song in my head today, Walk Like an Egyptian. Someone made a bit of a silly comment, a bit like that person there with a silly comment, but then again, your name goes with it, so that's okay. Um, you know, so whatever. It's all good. Yeah, we'll wait to see that. So what other? Oh yeah, someone made a silly comment about I'll go and find it actually. About the song that I put out, but you can tell there's a lot of, people still hating on people for putting positivity out, which is ridiculous, but oh well. It's not their fault if they're not aware of what they're doing. Because the video I put up this morning, all I was doing was talking about a song. I mean, if that's what gets people triggered into just making silly comments, I mean, dearie me. But we'll read it out anyway. It said, let me find it first. I mean, this is like a proper programmed response. Let's just read this silly answer out for me putting out about what song was it? Listen to Your Heart by Roxanne. By Roxanne. By Roxette. I mean, how ridiculous. I think they've got back to me as well with a silly little. The heart is a hollow muscular pump which aids the circular system. It isn't capable of rational thought. It has no emotional capacity, which you're referring to is instinct, which occurs entirely in the central nervous system, aka the brain. It's the one thing you've encouraged your viewers not to pay attention to, which ironically is rather brainless of you. It's rather brainless of that person to put that in there because I'm talking about listen to your heart. You're supposed to listen to your heart, not your brain. It's where you get programmed. But I don't expect that person to understand. So I went to say something and they're just like, science degrees. With everything you just said, don't need a science degree. Imagine a scenario where an individual has suffered a tremendous loss. Perhaps they're going through a divorce, lost custody of children, or a member of the family has passed due to illness. They attend a therapy session because they're having difficulty processing that issue. If the therapist simply appealed to their sensibilities and said, just listen to your heart, what would be rather irresponsible of them, wouldn't it? Well, I wasn't talking about that scenario. So that's someone who can't listen yet again. And then they go on, I'm talking about positive attitudes and that following your heart in situations. Highlighting the respective functions of both the heart and the brain isn't a negative act. It simply contradicts your elementary prattle, hater again, which is determined to anyone. Sorry, my phone keeps going off. To anyone who takes it seriously, because convincing people to rule out the use of their critical faculties in favour of relying on the emotional capacity of a hollow muscular pump is nothing shy of lunacy. Now, really, I mean, have you heard that at the bottom? Relying on the emotional capacity of a hollow muscular pump, a hollow heart. That's coming from someone with a hollow heart. How ridiculous. But this person doesn't even know what I'm talking about. I'm talking about a song. I'm talking about your heart, how you should go within yourself and follow your heart, not what people tell you. And someone comes in and says that, but, where's there's love, there's the trolls. The capacity of a hollow muscular pump. That person's got a hollow pump. Obviously doesn't understand, but that's okay. But I just wanted to say, they all come in. Hi, Ricardo. So, yeah. Oh, my God, a biologist commented. I know. Nothing to do with anything I was saying. Couldn't understand it because they're coming from a programmed response. Your heart is not hollow. If you think a heart's hollow, someone saying a heart's hollow is coming from a hollow heart. Soulless, I would say. Don't know if that's the right word, but oh well. What's wrong with these people? Well, we know what's wrong with them, Effie. It's just the things that are going on at the minute with people who, some people say soulless, some people say they're just not awake. That's what it's all about. But that's what they come in at. Thinking from here, he has clearly never loved or been exactly. You have to learn to love first. Exactly, Ricardo. So you come from the heart. The heart tells you. Your head doesn't. That's programmed. It'll function it and, go through it. But it's just one of them responses. So there you go. Oh well. Hopefully this person will wake up in the end. So I'm going to go. It'll be tomorrow I'm talking about this. That. Oh well. Some people, I don't know. It's like that person who said once, do I have a degree to talk about what I'm talking about? I was like, yeah, it's called life. So, yeah. So I just thought it was funny. It was a funny response more than anything because you can just see him coming a mile off, They have to get in there. And the funny thing is, the person who put it up, I'm not saying this because I know some people come in chat like this as like Miss Chime, but I'm not saying you. It's just faceless. I know there's some faceless here, but faceless. And that just says it all for that response, for that response. Lily, Why are you saying don't cry? What are you saying that for? You're on a very thin thread, my friend. Very thin. Uh, but yeah, so, oh, thank you, Effie. I had 007. I didn't even realise it was you then. I was like, who's that with the new caricature? I should put my caricature up as well, shouldn't I? You never know, I might change it. Uh, Lee, you should be listening to what people are saying. Anyway, I'm going to go. I know I should, and then Roxanne should as well. Oh, yeah, they'll all get triggered then, won't they? But yeah, I'm going to come on tomorrow. I just got tired, so I'll be doing the whole chat tomorrow because I did write something down that just came in, so I will be reading it out. I will be giving you something out of my book. I will be showing you some of the bags that I've been doing, which goes in with the love thing, grow love. Hi, Shirley. So yeah, just let the unknowing waffle on with himself. That's fine. You know, there's good stuff coming. There's just so many synchronicities and all that stuff going on. So yeah, and yeah. So I will catch you all tomorrow because I've just caught up more on my sleep. You know, and I had a good night's sleep last night. I had a dream, but can't remember because Finn woke me up right in the middle of it. So hi, Ross. So yeah. No, I don't make them with the sewing machine. I hand stitch them all. I hand paint them and hand stitch them all. So you can't see this one at the minute. It'll probably be finished tomorrow. Hi, Bella. It is. Let me turn this camera around. It is. Um, you can't see it yet, but it's going to be a girl with a watering can, and she is watering her garden with, it's got little love heart flowers in it because it's going to say let your love grow, because that's what it's all about. When we evolve, which I'll be talking about tomorrow anyway, we grow into love, because love is the other way around. It's spell evolve. It's evolve. Hi, Maggie. Hi, Dolly. Must see Daddy Dragon today. Oh, I was in Daddy Dragon's chat yesterday. It was really funny because he was going on about Lee. I'm gonna have to chuck you out or get rid of you in the end if you're going to keep coming up with silly comments. What are you going on about? He was going on about JFK Jr. He don't believe JFK Jr. is live, this, that, and the other. But cool, you know, Daddy Dragon's great, but he's never researched the whole JFK Jr. He thinks that Q said, "Oh, he's not alive. That was a test." As a lot of us know, some of us don't. Some people don't know, and it was underlined JFK because JFK is dead. Junior will come out at the right time when he's meant to. But bless his soul, he's not researched on that. I know he hasn't. He's really good at the Constitution and all that sort of stuff. And he was in We the People soapbox, whatever that I used to be over there ages ago. And a lot of you, some of you from there, they never would talk about it. The amount of times I tried to talk about it in there because people don't want to look stupid. I'm not bothered about looking daft because I don't really care, you know. No fear. So, not saying that, you know, I love Daddy Dragon, but he's not researched it. So, yeah. You know, those of us who know. Those of us who know will come out when the time's right, because the time has to be right, you know. We know things were supposed to be happening on the July the 4th with Melania and stuff like that, so they've got to be careful. He's got to be safe. That's why when he was at the rallies in 2017, 16, whenever it was, in a bit of disguise and he come out, that was all right. The deep state weren't looking for him then, because Q hadn't dropped about all that stuff, so he was all right to come in disguise and they weren't looking. Now they know that he turns up at them places. Got to be careful. I like the original saying you have, Dolly. What's the original saying? Sorry, Lily, if you're listening, but sometimes you come in and you go on about attention and are you okay? Stop crying. What? I don't understand what you're going on about. See what I mean? Anyway, hi, National Memorial Gardens. So, yay. Oh, Queen of Me. Oh, ooh, talking about the Queen. You better put. I'm not saying anything. Just watch what happens. I know. I'm wondering how old he is because you don't seem to listen. Oh, I'm the original. Yeah. Do you mean the Do you mean the original saying that I had the other day, which says, we... Hang on. Oh, stretch my legs. Let me just find it. Um, you were born original, don't die a copy, you know. Don't be in fear of saying things and standing out, even if it doesn't end up being true. But, you know, I'm not on my channel for money. Yeah, I'll say if anyone sees my artwork and you want to buy it, fair enough. But apart from that, I'm not monetized. I don't do it for money. I just do it for the love of talking to people, you know, and showing people you can be positive, you know. So I'm not in fear of talking about stuff because it's not going to affect, you know, if people didn't want to watch me and I wasn't getting paid, because I don't get paid for it anyway, so it doesn't matter. So, hi Elmo, hi Red Eye Jedi. She wants the sovereignty back, at least the people do anyway. Well, we do. But I'd just watch out for her because we don't know if she's gone or stuff going on. And Boris going on about, you know, I'm not bothered about the names and all that about Brexit. Oh, I just say keep an eye on it all. I did say ages ago that Farage would start talking about it, and all the people on the side of Tommy were getting a bit triggered. Oh, he's not talking about. He's talking about stuff now, isn't he? Even if he's not mentioning him. Did say that ages ago. High crosshatch. So I did tell Tapper I wasn't coming on, and I've just come on. So hi, my name is Tom MacDonald. Oh my God, Tom MacDonald has just put up a new album or something's coming out at the end of August. But the one he's putting out where it's really good. It's called, if you go over to his channel, and I'm going to go over now. I've just seen it go up today and I'm like, yes, go on, you truther. Tom MacDonald. Is London Bridge the Queen? Yeah. London Bridge is falling down. That's a code name now. I wonder if anyone knows what that means. Yeah, falling down. London Bridge is falling down, falling down, falling down. I just say watch this space and get your popcorn out. Right, so that's all I'm saying. That's why I don't really look, and I'm not worried. I'm just like, well, I don't really know. People are reporting stuff, but let's just watch how the mainstream play it out, because we know it'll be totally different. Makes sense. So let me see.
After he's listened to the hate, after he's processed the ridicule,
This is Tom MacDonald.
after he's recovered from the humiliation, salvation does beckon the man with many wounds. Sometimes he just needs to reach out and touch it. But some men don't want to.
Yeah, it does, Rachel.
The man who chooses not to be delivered from suffering. The man who chooses not to be saved. The man who doesn't ask for permission nor beg for forgiveness. The man who looks what he's afraid of in the face, even when it is certain defeat against insurmountable odds. That man knows his truth. That man knows his power.
Right, basically, what I can see, it's Tom MacDonald's got an album out called Ghost Stories, I think. And the guy is in the video, he's just having a bit of a talk about it. He pulls a blanket off and it's himself. So to me, that saying is what is going on. Yeah, it does sound scary, but it's not. It looks a bit creepy, but what it is we're facing ourselves. We're facing our demons. I've talked about the purge before. This is what's going on. Hi. This is why I say it manifests in the outside in the 3D. This is what's happening in the 3D now. This is why there's so much shit going on in the world, because we're facing the demons, we're facing ourselves, we're facing the things we've done in the past we didn't like. We're trying to purge them. We're trying to, like I said, you can look at them, but you've got to let them go. You've got to let it go. Like I said in his last song, but the person he pulls off with the blanket on his head is him. We're facing ourselves. We've got to get rid of all this for the new energies that are coming in. So, you know. So, you know. No, we're not guessing. So, You know, it's all the purge. That's why we have all the films out. When the certain films come out, and it's certain names like the Purge, but they did like the horror films and whatever they were. I don't watch that crap. But that's basically what it is. You're purging everything that's coming up, everything that has hurt you, your turmoil, your trauma. You can do it. You're supposed to do it. That song I put up today, yeah, I know there was tattoos on her arm and that, but I put it up on the community. I'm not botheredly. It's all about it's just about getting rid of it. And she said it's okay to not feel okay. You can get through all that, but as long as you start coming in with just learn to let it go, and then you can stop thinking about it, and then you can move on with the new energies and new life and all the good things that are going to be coming in. Once we've seen the dark, we have to see the dark. Someone said to me today, "Oh, it's the thingy of the documentation of Lucifer." Yeah, well, that is what we're seeing because that is what they were bringing in, and all that crap that's going on the outside is that. But there's a lot of other stuff manifesting in the good. So talk about that tomorrow. So I best go because I said I wasn't. I said I was coming on. I said I wasn't coming on. Yeah, I always sing that ding dong, the witch is dead, da 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 da. Ding dong, the wicked witch is dead. Going along with the wicked witch of the West, Hillary Clinton. They put a picture out of them two. That wasn't them two. Well, that's maybe why my favourite film was The Wizard of Oz. But yeah, I always like singing that ding dong, the witch is dead. Well, the house didn't fall on her, did it? Houses of Parliament, London Bridge, maybe. Oh, anyway. I just say, watch this space. Watch this space. Get your popcorn out, you know. I don't always read my emails, Lily, and if it's just saying that, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what you're trying to do. Yeah. That's what I mean, Lily. Come with something, contribute, not, hey, Dolly, hi. The normal stuff you put, contribute. Join in with the chat properly about what we're talking about. You know, if it's just me you're interested in, that's not really, you should be listening, you know? Yeah, thoughts on Black Mirror scrying. What are thoughts on it? Well, I don't know. You can do lots, can't you? Um, you can do lots with crystals and stuff. Not into that myself, but the Yellow Brick Road has been a journey. Yeah, yeah, yeah. See, it's in all the films. It's in all Laylee. It's in all the films. It's in the Labyrinth. That was our journey. That was us growing up. We're evolving, and we evolve to love. We have to grow up and see. Yeah. The Labyrinth is one of my favourite ones. That's why I like the Dark Crystal. I think it was made by the same puppetry. So we were growing up and you had to learn to take the right path, didn't you? Or sometimes the right path wasn't what seemed the right path, which is funny enough because in the world, in the 3D we're in, what you think's right is actually wrong. And what you think, what you're told's wrong is actually right. And if you remember the Labyrinth, that's what it was like. And she had to get to the end of it all where she got her brother back. And then she said, you have no power over me because they don't. We've just been hijacked and we've been put to sleep and hijacked with visions and stuff from TV. So yeah, Jim Henson, yeah, thank you. So basically all the films that ever were and ever, you know, back in the day, now the new ones, that's why there's not a lot of new films, are just regurgitating old ones or this, that and the other, and they've done them back to front for a reason, is because, like David Icke says, I can't even remember how he says it, but it's in the ether, everything's there. There's nothing new under the sun. But the reason why I believe they're repeated is they're trying to wake us up. You know, even if you say Netflix is bad, still, we're not looking at the actors. We're not looking at the actors. We're looking at the actual story and behind it. You know, you don't even really have to look at the symbols. It's the actual story, it's the same old story. You know, oh, the apocalypse is coming. Well, that's the end game for them, isn't it? The end game. Well, that's the end game for them. You know, we need to start a new world. Make the earth great again, is things are falling and people get scared and in fear because if different regimes are being taken down in the old system, well, the old system and the old guard needs to be taken down because it weren't guarding us, was it? Who did the police swear an oath to? Not us. Who did swear an oath to protect? Not us. So dark to light, yeah. Um, thank you, Ricardo. I am genuine. I'm just genuine, a little me. So you know, And if you think of the ether, where everything is and everything was, and you think your thoughts are original when they're not. Everything's up there. Consciousness, every consciousness that ever was and ever will be, and ever, like what David Icke says, is true. The internet, the modern day internet, is the modern day ether is the internet, but some people say it's AI. Well, we can still get stuff out on it quicker because if you're pulling from the consciousness and you're putting it out on the internet, we get that information a little bit quicker. So it's not all bad. All about intentions. Yes, it is all about intentions. Yes, it is. Chris, Matt, we're using them for good. Exactly. And I've shouted this out. If people know me from way back, I've always talked about intention. It's your intent. It's your intentions. Laptops, TV, and smartphones screens are black screen mirrors. People are yeah, but the thing is, Chris, Matt, like we just said at the bottom, don't be in fear because you can transmute it. You can use it for yourself. It's your intentions. That's their intention. You just got to use your intentions. It's your intentions and your intent. Sorry, Tapper, I said I weren't coming on, and then I did, and then I'm supposed to be going, so I'm going in a minute. Yeah, War Drummer's good. So you know what I mean? It's your it's all to do with your intentions, your intent. You know, what are their intentions? Not good. What are ours? Hopefully they're good. Looks like you nearly missed me. Yeah, I wasn't coming on for a full chat. I was going to, but I'm a bit tired, so I'm just going to chill out, finish one of my bags off, and I'll come on tomorrow about all this. I have shouted out intentions for years. Owen Benjamin, free energy, the moon, the earth is a battery. Yeah, I was just talking about that to someone. If the earth is a battery and you've got the moon and the sun, is say the sun's like electric, solar, and then you've got the moon as magnetism because you get drawn to the moon. You've got the waters, you know, frequency, light and sound, you know, currents. So that all makes sense. So yeah, that's a really good one. Really good one. Putting our intention on the third gift us alchemy to make our magic. There is really only enemy we create. Exactly, Philip. Exactly. I've talked about alchemy before. You transmute it, you change it. You know, don't be in fear. You're either in fear or love. Oh, thank you, Philip Daniels. Um, you can always email me. Someone might just chuck it up in chat now. But I shall check your channel out. Yeah, it's because I take a lot of info in, and some people think it's bad, but it's not. You just take what you need. When some people go, "Oh, the internet, you don't need to know everything; it's in yourself." Yeah, it is, but you can look, and you. That's why I always say you take what resonates with you. That's why I'm always shouting about resonates. If something resonates in your heart, not what you've been told to think resonates. It's resonating for a reason. You can still be on someone's channel you really like mine or somebody else's, and something will resonate and something else won't. It's the most important thing is what resonates, not what doesn't resonate. You take the bits that resonate and then put that jigsaw together. Thank you, Rachel. Yeah, my email's there. So we actually do a Really Woke show as well, Philip. So you can check the Really Woke show out. We've put with that. That's pretty newish, but we do interviews with people and stuff. So we do look into interviewing other people as well. But yeah, I'm gonna go. Seven's still following me everywhere. I know why it's following me everywhere now. It makes total sense that it is. And when I went for a walk the other day, there was a kid walking down, and his football number on the back of him was 17. But my first name does come to 7, so 7 heaven, heaven, 7. So we are going to bring heaven on earth. The Belinda Kyle song, "Ooh baby, what is it? Heaven is a place on earth." Yeah, it's number 7. Life path. Yeah, is heaven. We are making heaven on earth. It's not that it wasn't here. It's just it got took over. So when we start to evolve and go to love, it's coming back in again, and that's what I can see. You know, that's why I can see myself. Yeah, 7, and that's why I got 007 and Happy 77. The number 7. But I've realised I'm a 7, my sister's a 7, my eldest son's a 7. My mum's moved in a new house with the number 7. So there's lots of 7s, but I think I understand now. Yeah. Ooh, heaven is a place on earth. Say heaven. Love comes first. Love comes first to make heaven, to bring heaven to earth. So, you know, Yeah, love Belinda Kyle. Trump blessed the world. Oh, he sure did. He sure did. Yeah, love has won. Yeah, love has won, but it's all just playing out. That's why you're seeing the crap in the physical. You know, we're still going to be part of the physical. We're still going to have the ego. It's just about bringing your ego into balance. You can't be too high and you can't be too low. It's like the resonance. It's like the DNA thing. The strand. You go up, you go down. You got to bring it back into the center. So yeah, I've heard about the Moses, but I'm getting a bit confused because it's all King Tut Moses thing now. And was Moses and all that one? But I guess we'll see. You know, dark to light and all that. Yeah, oh baby, do you know what that's worth? Ooh, heaven is a place on earth. Yep, it's all about balance and harmony. Say heaven, they say in heaven, love comes first. Ooh, heaven is a place on earth. Yep, so all them songs have been coming into me today, and I'm sure that person who made a silly comment on the other one will probably make a silly comment on that because they're not understanding, but that's what it's about. My ego's high. Yeah, we've got to bring it into centre, so, you know, when it's high, we've got to bring it down. When it's low, we've got to bring it up. We've got to bring it, it's just all about balance. I'm always bringing expression. I'm an 8 as well, believe it or not. Da-da! I think my full name's an 8, something like that. Infinity and beyond. Yes. Yeah. Well, I was watching Highlander and I know I need to watch Highlander 2 with the quickening because this is the quickening, but I couldn't get it. But they did say in the film, by 007, they did say, I'll leave you with this, they did say in the film, watch Highlander. The quickening, that's what's happening now, is how can we beat the dark? And Sean Connery said, by faith. I don't know which way round it was. By faith, no, by heart, faith, and steel. I was like, yeah, sounds a bit like Trump to me. We got the faith, you know, he's prayed on. Oh, yeah. And heart, because we're coming from the heart, which is what we're all talking about, love. And he does do that when people really, you know, investigate and look at his family and everything, you know, his kids and stuff. And steel. Whoa, man of steel. He knew about the buildings and steel, bringing the steel back, that's all I'm saying. Makes a lot of sense. These films have a lot of stuff in because it's not a coincidence because they knew this time would come. The quickening, let's say. So I need to watch. I don't need to watch it. I know what's going on, but I'd like to watch it because I've not seen it for a long time. The Quickening Highlander 2. I can't seem to find it anymore. I watched one the other night and I was like, yeah. But like I said, if you haven't seen The Dark Crystal, watch it, see what's happening, and then wait for Netflix to bring the series out on Friday, 40 years later or 35 years later, coming in right at the right time it was supposed to. Still is a blade on JFK Jr.'s arm. Oh, yeah, sorry, Maggie, yeah, there's that as well. See, steel is a blade on JFK Jr.'s arm. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge, whoop, whoop. Those who were not into it, that's fine. It's just that some of us, yeah, the quickening. And this is what's happening. This is why the quickening's happening quicker with the help of the internet as well. If you think about it, you've got, oh, it's so amazing. The universe is so amazing. I watched that movie year it came out and knew it in my heart. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh, Nathan. But yeah, the quickening of people, because what it's about is doing the work on the inner as well, because, you know, you need to do that. And that is purging and coming to love. We all still get triggered. It's just being aware and then bringing your energies back in. But because there's certain energies coming in, that's why you feel certain things. This is why you've got to get rid of it. You've got to try and get rid of, I believe, in a lot of stuff by September the 14th, because if you go up to September the 14th with still dating the same sort of people you date and then wondering why, or doing this, that and the other, or still going on about things in the past, you're going to take it into another 12-year cycle. You don't want to do that. You don't want to do that. So get purging, get it out, let it go, and just know and just go with the flow. And if you go with the flow, it'll get easier. In the end, you know, we're all doing it. It all works out in the end, like that song I put out today. It's okay not to be okay, but as long as you can. September the 14th, I'll be dancing to Mark Devlin Evening All. Yeah, Mark Devlin's got some good stuff. He knows about, yeah, on this same alignment there. It's all about coming into alignment. We're coming into alignment with the cosmos, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, be like water. The energies above and the energies below, as above, so below. some people don't like that, but that's how I see it. You've got to get in alignment. Now, if you look at the Dark Crystal, the film, it shows you that I can't even remember her name, the woman with she's got like the cosmos in this thing in a house of all the things are lining up. You've got to align up with everything. And it's not easy because the path is not easy. If it was easy, we'd all be on it, wouldn't we? We all are getting on it, but it'd just be Augury. Yeah, sorry, is that what you say, Augury? In the place where she lives, that's what she talks about. Even Finn repeated it twice today. I couldn't stop laughing. She said something about she was basically saying about the end of the world, but the way she said it, then she went, hi, she said, or is it the beginning? It's the end of this old world going into a new one, and that's where people go in fear because it's like, oh, what about banking? Oh, what about this? What about that? Just let it go. It'll work out in the end. It's a new beginning, folks. End of the old, beginning of the new. Where we go on, we go, oh, hi. Joe Stewart, hi. Yeah, we've got to keep the good vibes. I get so many good vibes when I'm talking to you. Like, no, we get the odd ones in, but that's when my twinkles start. Then I'm thinking of shine like a diamond. End of the old guard, exactly. God puts us here to wake others. God puts us here to wake others. That's what I've been trying to say to someone. I said there's healers, there's gatekeepers, there's way showers. You can look. Yeah, Olga, I can never remember saying name right. But it's just to help people on the path, not to tell them what to do, just we've got to get in alignment. Whatever that is with you, whatever you resonate with, you lift us all up. Oh, thank you, Maggie. Well, you lift me up too, and that's why I enjoy coming on. So who said she was coming on and then was only staying on for a little bit, which is rubbish because I never do. I'm going to go now, but we'll talk more about this tomorrow because, yeah, and the twinkles are coming on now. Woohoo! Sometimes good, sometimes bad, end, beginning. Yeah, you think, oh, the end. Oh, no, it's the end. It's like, yeah, but then there's new beginnings, isn't there? Like they shout the apocalypse out. The apocalypse means lifting the veil. To what? A lot of things. The dark and also maybe the heavens and stuff. So Parliament suspended, no deal, Brexit coming. Do 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 do. Yeah, I've not been watching a lot, Dad. I've picked some up, but we all know what's going to go on. Really, that get your popcorn out, folks. So where we go one week, all love and light and all that good stuff is all a mixture of everything. Lifting the lid too. It's all good. I'm hoping to come to Kidderminster, so that'll be a laugh as well. Is Mark Devlin going there? That'll be good. Yes, lots of chat about yeah, my notebook. Meeting someone else on Friday again, so that'll be good. Having a long chat about your path and all that. Peaceful sleep and beautiful dreams. Yeah, I had a dream last night, but can't remember it because Finn woke me up. Yeah, I'll take care as well, and I shall see you tomorrow. So I'm going to finish off some of my bag now, and I'll see what resonates on Netflix with me. But yes, it's getting rather exciting. Is he? Yes, he's a DJ for the bar. Definitely coming then. DJ, we're having a party. Oh yeah, I'll have a drink and be the giddy dolly. I'll do a bit of streaming while I'm there so everyone can see. Yeah, you can phone me tomorrow sometime. Tab 77. Yeah, that's fine. So yeah, just keep the vibrations high, people. Don't worry about feeling crap on some days or still purging stuff and going on about stuff is what you're supposed to be doing. Yeah, stay safe. So happy days. Yeah, happy days. Sunday, Monday, happy days. Tuesday, Wednesday, happy days. The weekend comes. Do you remember what was that? Happy days, Fonz. Yeah. So catch you all later. Bye. Can't get off. Where's the bloody button?